hurt before.
And body shot again. That's the body shot.
He is hurt.
This is it. He's not going to recover. It's not like a head punch.
Who has been at the helm of Ward's boxing career pretty much.
Kill or be killed. That was the motto of Arturo Gatti, the most thrilling warrior boxing has seen in the 21st century. In deadly exchanges, Gatti switched off his survival instinct, focusing only on the complete destruction of his opponent.
Now into this. One and gone.
How low that hand is, and a right from Gatti. He couldn't.
That bloody trilogy with Mickey Ward carved its name into the golden archives of world boxing.
Now they're going to get 15 rounds.
Oh, look at that. Mixing up his punches.
He may finally be fighting Emmanuel at his most.
Prepare yourselves. Today, we'll take you inside the life of the most ruthless fighter ever and expose the dark mystery of his death, in which even his wife is involved. Born in 1972 into a poor family, at 15, he stepped into a boxing gym and started his way to the top. 4 years later, Gatti made his professional debut, instantly earning the nickname Thunder, along with the love of fans from all around the world. His career took off like a rocket. 29 fights, 29 wins. He had never tasted defeat.
Now into this. One and gone.
And then, a former WBC world champ, Gabriel Roullas, came for his head. The experienced Roullas planned to easily take down the rising star and ride the wave of hype off his name.
Correct. It was ruled a low punch.
But once the fight started, Gabriel caught only a wave of pain.
Is landing more than half of his. Fighters have made a couple of statements here in the first round. Roullas lands 2 right hands. Gatti comes back with a solid right of his own over the top.
But by round 3, Gabriel proved he was a champion for a reason. He adapted to Gatti's tactics and completely turned the tide of the fight.
I think they could stand a loss just to see Gabe back at his best.
Well, I don't think he has losing in mind. He's landing in the last 20 seconds.
He's having an excellent round.
Roullas was too overconfident, pressing forward relentlessly, not giving his opponent even a chance to breathe.
Battle of uppercuts, both men landing big uppercut shots.
Gatti was pinned against the ropes, and he took a powerful uppercut that should have ended that fight. But it seemed that the word surrender simply didn't exist in Gatti's vocabulary.
Roullas taking the punches.
When they come in the ring to fight, they've gained 15 and 15 and a half pounds.
And Gatti took his chance, and with a marvelous shot, sent his opponent into an induced coma.
Low blow by Gatti. Esteves says keep him up. Right hand lands over the top. Now goes Roullas.
I don't think he'll make it back.
This fight received 2 awards, Fight of the Year and Knockout of the Year. Then, Gatti continued his crusade for the heads of his opponents. In search of a worthy opponent for the Canadian, the matchmakers chose Mickey Ward, nicknamed Irish.
Gatti punched. Then after losing a championship shot at Vince Phillips, he came back against a...
In the ring, Ward felt like a king, and his signature left hook to the body made many of his opponents kneel before him.
Throws that shot up top to get the arm to lift a little bit.
Although both warriors knew of each other's passion for violence, neither could have imagined that this rivalry would be written into boxing history as the greatest trilogy of all time.
So just be careful when you move into the corner.
The bell rang, and the ring turned into a coliseum, where 2 gladiators started smashing each other without mercy.
He's been all over the scale, 130, 135. I think he may finally be fighting Emmanuel at his most effective weight.
And then Gatti took control of the ring, and in his usual style, he pounced, throwing a series with an open guard.
If Arturo doesn't bleed, he's an upset. Look at the combinations.
Mixing up his punches very well. Right hands over the shoulder. a variety of things. Body punches.
Numbers.
Thus, Arturo took the first 4 rounds until the Irishman found his rhythm and started chasing him down in a battle for the knockout.
Tonight.
Now they're going to get 15
More.
rounds back.
Oh, look at that! Look at that combination!
The blood begins.
And he's loaded up every punch.
This fight turned into a roller coaster as the fighters, like diligent debtors, refused to stay in the red, making sure every punch thrown didn't go unanswered.
There's another right hand again, and he comes right back.
Amateur, he was a boxer. Early in his pro career, he was a brawler.
And change-ups and then the high hardwood again.
Then, in round 9, Ward revealed his ace in the glove, hammering the liver harder than a shot of Irish whiskey ever could.
This kind of action.
Ward landed 42 out of 71 punches.
We're not as strong a fighter as Ward before.
And body shot again. That's the body shot.
It's the left hook to the body, Ward.
That hellish shot landed right on target, and Gatti's face showed all the agony he was going through.
And he is hurt.
This is it. Punch.
He may not be able.
Many fighters would not have got back on their feet after such a shot, but Gatti refused to bend the knee before his opponent. Even though his body was on red alert, he fought on.
He's still hurting from the body punch also still, in addition to the head.
After a while, once his liver began to function again, Gatti started heroically answering back to the Irishman.
For the time being.
Vicious body shots by Gatti.
By continuing this battle, Gatti was literally risking his life.
Gatti's going to survive the round.
But in the final round, it was clear that neither fighter was willing to lose, as Ward determined to finish his mission, and Gatti, risking his health, turned the ring into pure chaos.
He's come out and asserted himself, Emmanuel,
Yes.
but he doesn't have trouble firing away.
Seems to have taken some
Yes, and he's taking
fresh
it
air
in.
from it.
And he's winning this fight now.
In the end, Mickey Ward secured the victory by a controversial decision.
Irish Mickey Ward!
Nevertheless, both fighters delivered a historic battle for the ages. The Ring magazine recognized this battle as Fight of the Year, and the 9th round as Round of the Year. So a rematch was immediately arranged for the two gladiators, but this time Gatti came in smart, delivering a technical and disciplined performance to win the rematch against the Irishman.
Ward still punching back.
Defend himself.
This is a fight.
Who has been at the helm of Ward's boxing career pretty much well. There's a great right hand by Gatti. And Mickey Ward goes down. You don't see that.
He even got revenge for his liver. Gatti leveled the score, yet the rivalry was far from over, just as the fans had been dying to see. Finally, in June 2003, the two warriors stepped into the final chapter of their legendary trilogy. All 15,000 seats at the boardwalk in Atlantic City were sold out. Unlike the first fight, which had taken fans by surprise, and this time everyone knew exactly what showdown they were buying a ticket for. Even though no championship belt was at stake, the anticipation of the fight sent chills through the audience. And so the third chapter began, and Gatti started brutally unleashing a barrage on the Irishman from every angle, dismantling Ward piece by piece.
Disadvantage offensively to the two fighters that they know each other so well. Something to use as a beacon to help him beat the demons of drugs and alcohol.
And evidently, Edgar was also one of the...
It seemed like the script of the second fight was repeating itself, with everything going well in Arturo's way.
Start punching more.
Oh.
The fight continues to go as it is. Gatti's...
But then Gatti threw an unlucky punch, shattering the bones in his hand completely.
Back in it in a big way.
It was excruciating pain, but the Canadian's kill or be killed instinct dragged him back into the battlefield.
What you want me to do? I gotta keep going.
In the blink of an eye, the tide of the fight turned completely upside down. Gatti had effectively become a one-handed fighter.
He tries to get Ward off of him with one hand.
At every attempt to use his broken hand, Gatti felt excruciating agony. Every punch he threw ended up hurting him more than his opponent.
Gatti coming back, using the left hand.
Yeah, the right hand is definitely hurt. They may have
What was even worse, it became incredibly painful for the Canadian to block Ward's punches, forcing him to take some shots straight to the face.
5 straight left hooks. 7 left hooks. He mixed in one right hand. Here comes Ward. Crowd on its feet.
But adrenaline and Gatti's relentless spirit overpowered the pain, and he started launching his signature combinations.
the next day.
There's a cut on the left eye now of Ward.
Nicky Ward lands a solid.
However, the exhausted Irishman refused to become the prey of a wounded beast and kept searching for Gatti's off switch on his body.
You gotta give him an extra break because it was a clean knockdown. And he hurt Gatti with the right hand. Hurt him badly.
Comes in and doesn't punch often enough.
Hang it up.
Gatti managed to fend off the shots, but Ward's attacks kept breaking through his guard again and again.
Down goes Arturo on a wide swinging right hand.
The whole thing was mostly from balance.
But Gatti didn't care. His body might have been failing him, but his spirit refused to break.
Look at Arturo firing that broken right hand.
For pound punches.
His 7th round.
Yeah, especially
In the final moments, both fighters gathered their last reserves of strength and unleashed one final, spectacular brawl.
Who may finally be in position to try to fight for a title. They're done.
Ultimately, Gatti emerged victorious in the fight and in the war. Even though none of the fights ended in a knockout, these fighters delivered a trilogy to the boxing world, straight out of Hollywood's finest scripts. But it turned out to be the Irishman's final blaze. At the age of 35, he finally decided to end his brilliant career. And Arturo kept climbing to the top of the food chain. In 2000, he faced Joey Gamash, a fighter with a stunning record of 55 victories and just 3 defeats.
Gatti looked absolutely.
The bell rang, and Gatti seized control from the very first moment.
Going back to a boxing style will be, how long is it before he dispenses? Squaring his shoulders up and just...
Soon, Gamash was sent to kiss the canvas.
A name with its own colorful place in boxing history, and there's a knockdown by Gatti as he puts Gamash across the bottom rope with a minute still to go in the first.
Arturo continued to pick up the pace, beating his opponent like a punching bag.
Stopped Gatti in his tracks.
He's trying to pull a Gatti.
Oh, there's a big left hook by Gatti, and the body punch set it up. And Joey Gamash looks very wobbly now with 30 seconds still to go in the round.
It was clear that Gatti was on a completely different level. He made Gamash look like an amateur.
Gamash punching back, but giving Gatti a chance to land. Looks like Gamash is going to make it out of the round.
Gamash barely survived until the second round, but the destruction continued. Then a signature combination dropped Gamash cold.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a 15-pound weight advantage. Every time he lands a shot, it's abundantly clear. Benji Estevez isn't going to bother with it.
After such a humiliating defeat, Gamash rethought his life and decided to retire from boxing forever.
Arturo Thunder Gatti.
In 1995, Gatti finally got his long-awaited chance to claim the IBF world title. But the final boss, Tracy Harris Patterson, was standing in his way.
Come out and try to land it early. Patterson will look for Gatti.
Patterson had years of experience and was the undisputed favorite in the fight.
2 minutes into round 1.
After the opening bell, Tracy set out to prove his status, and like a professional chef, began turning Gatti's face into a ribeye steak.
Taking the advantage early in the fight.
wait until that jab makes some contact.
But despite all the shots he took, Gatti only got more fired up. And like a gladiator, he relentlessly pounced on Patterson.
Closeness to get his shot in.
Now Gatti coming back with power shots.
Yet he couldn't knock him out.
Tactic much. Crowd beginning to boo, and down goes Patterson on an uppercut.
Gatti's stamina began to fail him, and his chances of victory were slipping away right before everyone's eyes.
The 10th round. Will he have the wisdom to try to limit Patterson?
Punches, and instead of lingering there looking for more, he has the reach.
Good right hand by Gatti that time.
And another right hand.
But once again, Arturo Gatti proved he belonged to a different league.
Closeness to get his shot in.
Now Gatti coming back with power shots again. Progressed enormously this year as a body puncher. Hard right hand counter by Patterson. Gatti again decides to answer with artillery. Effective with combinations in the 11th round, is now trying to load the right hand and end it with one punch.
In the end, the Canadian claimed a decisive victory and became the IBF champion.
Arturo Thunder Gatti!
Sadly, the story of this remarkable fighter ended tragically and mysteriously. After retiring, under unclear circumstances involving his wife, Arturo was found hanged in his hotel room. Some investigators believed he had been murdered, while others considered it suicide. The true reason remains unknown, and we can only guess what really happened that fateful night. But it would be wrong to say that Arturo Gatti truly died. Thanks to his unforgettable style, he will forever live in our hearts and in boxing history as a warrior with an unbreakable will. A man who literally gave everything to boxing.